After the de Graaf reading, I was thinking a lot about community and the correlation between community and approachability. I think it's really important that we give off a strong sense of community if we're going to be doing a virtual Fab Lab, so that people will be more drawn to us.
I think it's really interesting to try to think of how a virtual space could possibly even create more approachability than a physical space.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you consider how much time people spend on the internet now. It's probably going to be easier for people to look at a virtual space for the Fab Lab before going to a physical one.
Do those forms of organization fit in a virtual setting, or how can those be tweaked so that we're getting the max efficiency in the human relationships that we're going to be having with these people virtually?
Building and having that community to go to have that support, I think is essential, especially since not everyone is lucky to be with someone else or someone that they find that community with.
In the face of a larger society that seemingly fails to deliver a lot of its promises, the community is also that which supersedes society.
Actually involving the community and actually having them be a part of all the process.
We have to start with the community with each other before we can expand it. Developing this virtual Fab Lab and being like one of the main representations of the Fab Lab will be a good way to establish ourselves as a community and then expand from there.
Another quote was like, the community is viewed as a product of spatial parameters. That's exactly what people think of a Fab Lab. It's just a very physical place where you go. It's very black and white.
The word community used to mean a housing area, but now it means school, work, team, or even like Reddit forums you read a lot. I wonder how that word can be considered today, because community isn't something physical, it's virtual now too.
I keep thinking back at what a good case study YouTube would be, because it's completely virtual, but it's a community in and of itself. And like everyone has their own little niche.
To some people, it might look really weird, but like if you're in the community, it's like a home kind of ish because you're used to it. With the Fab Lab, even though people don't know like how to do things, we can integrate people into coming into it and have people, I don't know, feel like it's like a home, kind of like it's normal to be there.
You know, like how we get the students that walk in, take a look, and then just walk out, and they're always like, I'm just so intimidated. I think it would be great to keep those kinds of students in mind when we start creating these things.
I think that it's important that we have some kind of, you have a place here, we need your help, or we want you to come here and make something. I feel like that's the foundation of expansion of a community too.